What's going on, everybody? My name is Mr. Leong, and welcome back to another video in the Startup Starter Kit, back in my channel called Business Basics. Thanks for tuning in, and today we are going to look at conversion rate and why conversions are so important in business. You may have a lot of interested visitors to your website or to your business, but if you're not converting these interested customers into sales, and you're not making any profits, this can be the difference between a loss for the day or profits. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why conversion rate is so important and actionable things you can do to your business or to your website to get those interested visitors and convert them into sales for your business. Let's get started. Alright, if you haven't done so already, I would appreciate it if you consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for some more free business basics content and videos. I hope you're enjoying the videos in the Startup Starter Kit, and it kind of helps you with your small business or if you're thinking about starting a business. Now let's talk about conversions in business. Having leads and interested customers is one thing, but what really drives sales and profits is your ability to convert. You need to be able to pay off your expenses, your rent, your utilities, and your salaries. So if you just have potential customers wandering around your store, but they don't really buy anything, that's going to hurt your bottom line. If you have customers that just go to your store and take a free sample, but they don't participate in buying anything, that again hurts your bottom line. So in this video, I'm going to give you some tips in how you can increase your conversion rate and get more sales from interested individuals and leads. So let me explain what a conversion rate is. So a conversion rate is the percentage of visitors to a website or store that do some sort of desired action out of the total number of visitors to your place or website. So let's say you have 10,000 visitors to a website. You create a website, you want to sell some products, and 600 people buy a product. That's a 6% conversion rate. So that's actually standard, but for some industries, it could be higher or it could be lower. It kind of depends on what you're selling and the specific industry that you're in. If you're selling diamond rings and luxury items, on a website and through online, you'll probably have a little bit of a lower conversion rate because the price is a little bit high. But if you want to increase sales and profits for your business, you want to find ways to increase your conversion rate. So the big question here is, why do you want to focus on conversion rate? For one, there's no extra cost. You already have interested people visiting your store or your website, and you're just finding ways to capture more sales from these individuals. Perhaps you've been to a website that was poorly designed or, it didn't look the best aesthetically. That probably has a very low conversion rate. So you have a lot of visitors and that's good, but you're just not getting enough sales from these individuals. So that's going to hurt the bottom line. Now, there's a variety of reasons as to why conversion rates could be really low, and perhaps reasons why you're not converting in your business. For one, you can have a really poorly designed web page. So you list your products, but your pictures are very low quality, they're blurry, and this is one of the reasons that individuals are going to click off right away. It could be hard to navigate your web page. Maybe you're trying to sell a few items and it's hard trying to browse the catalog. So that's also a reason why individuals are going to click off. I remember in my e-commerce class, teaching about the importance of even site speed. If your website takes too long to load, that counts as a visit, but maybe the individuals are going to click off right away. I think it's like on average, about 2 to 3 seconds. If it's anything longer than that, individuals are normally going to click off. Maybe your prices are a little bit too high or the offer is not enticing based on the products that you're selling. So these are a few reasons as to why you may have poor conversion rates in your business. Another big reason is that you have the wrong targeting. So maybe you've done some Facebook ads or some Instagram ads, and you filtered it down to some individuals that you think would be likely to buy your product. And you get about 10,000, 100,000 visits. But apparently, what happens is that, you chose the wrong filters. These people don't want to buy your products. So you have a lot of visitors, but it's just the wrong people. So when I think about good conversion rates, I think about some of the following characteristics. And these are things that you can do in your business that are relatively easy to implement. One of the most important things I think is authentic, personalized communication. You have your Q&As in your website, you have a potential live chat option, you have a phone number, email contact, and this is really important because sometimes consumers are going to have questions about the product, like how long it takes to come, or maybe a specific question about the product itself, sizing, or features. So, this is a big reason as to why consumers may not purchase. They have questions about the product, they're not sure whether it's the right fit. So, if you can find ways to streamline this communication and have a quick response, this can also increase your conversion rate. Now, I'm going to show you some actionable things you can do for your own business that can increase conversion rates. So, if you have Shopify, one thing that you can manage is something called your abandoned carts. Now, these are people that have entered in their email address, their contact information, and they've added items into the shopping cart, but they, for some reason, left the web page and they didn't go through with the purchase. Now, Shopify will have a list of these individuals, so it's really important that you manage or you have some sort of mechanism that you keep an eye on these leads so that you can contact them in the future to try to increase your sales. Because these are people that have almost purchased, but for some reason, maybe the price was too expensive or shipping was too expensive and they just left the page. So you can organize these leads based on activities, profitability of conversion, or whatever you feel is the best that's going to help you to organize this information. The follow up and communication is essential. The key is not to be too pushy in following up with these abandoned carts. You want to support the consumer's initial interest by demonstrating the product's qualities and keying in on specific benefits. Remember, consumers buy benefits and not necessarily features. You want to inform and educate them on why buying this product or service is going to provide a lot of value to them and kind of, talk about the intrinsic benefits that they're going to get when they buy the product and service. So you can have a series of emails that build off one another and you can kind of periodically, regularly check in on them. Live chats are also a great mechanism that, if they have a question or you can provide a phone number that they can contact you if they have any questions about your business. But again, open communication is really important because sometimes consumers may not buy from you because they don't trust the quality of the business or the product, or they may not necessarily find that the product is going to have a lot of benefits to them. So that's where you have to convince them that it's the right purchase for them. The next topic is all about the web page design. Now, I want you to put yourselves in your consumer's shoes. Actually, go visit your website for your business. Look at it through computer, mobile, different apps, and ask yourself, if you visited your own web page, would you buy from your own business? The web page or store entrance is the first impression when a customer walks in. When you have poorly designed web pages, blurry images, and it's not developed aesthetically, this can turn off a lot of consumers and it makes it hard for consumers to buy, especially when you don't design your website effectively. If you have to navigate through all of these different buttons just to view some of the products, this can actually decrease the conversion rate. So again, it's all about building trust and really educating your consumers that you have a great product or service and that you want to add testimonials, reviews, and build that level of trust. The inclusion of testimonials or reviews can be a great social incentive for a consumer to buy from you. So you put a few customer responses just below the product page, and you talk about how the product actually benefited these consumers, and you can even add photos of consumers if you feel that it's necessary. But it's all about building that level of trust. If you're doing drop shipping, one thing you may also include is kind of, special badges or certifications just to ensure a high level of quality. And again, this can be shown on a product page, because if it's too plain, you don't talk about the product well in the description, and there's not enough detail, this makes it very hard for consumers to believe that it's a high quality product. So it's really about a couple of tweaks in your product page, adding in the terms of service, shipping policies, and all of these legal information, that a consumer will go to your webpage and feel that they're buying from a trusted business. Another subtle thing that you can do in your webpage or business is improve the call to action, especially if you're doing a social media ad. As part of the landing page or the home page, when you customize the button and you make it clear what you want the customers can do, this can increase conversions. Maybe you're selling an online course and you want consumers to sign up for the course, or maybe for a free trial. So you want to put that in the actual button itself, and you want to use specific action words. Register now, add to cart, view products. These are much more impactful, and if you want a desired action when you're measuring conversion rate, that's what you want to do to encourage those actions. You also want to avoid getting customers, to sign up for sales or for an account, because I often feel that when I'm buying something, I just want to, do it as quickly as possible, because maybe I'm, browsing through my phone. So guest checkout is really important, because maybe the consumers don't want to sign up for an email account, or actually interested in it. And the last tip I have for you is retargeting through ads or some other sort of communication. So there's actually things you can do on Facebook where you set these ads to appear in, individuals that have clicked on to your website. You can actually save a lot of time and effort by automating your communications and your advertising. With your email marketing campaigns, you can personalize these to address specific concerns or some issues. And this is where I like testimonials and tutorials that are done through videos. And they're a great way to demonstrate great product usage, because images only provide one dimension, but through videos, you can show how the product is used and how to best, use it in your own household, especially if you're doing something like, kitchenware. And I'm thinking about like knives or spoons, or even kitchen appliances. So retargeting through ads can be effectively done when you automate it, and you can actually have it shown up, when consumers first express a little bit of interest. I don't know about you, but I kind of buy things not the first time I visit a website, but maybe in the second or third time, because I like to think about things, sleep on it. So this retargeting can be effective, because after the customer has shown a little bit of interest, that's where you do the video testimonials or tutorials, or you can even provide some special offers there to entice them to purchase from your business. And that's all I have to say about conversion rates. There's a lot of really easy things that you can do in your own business, a couple of tweaks to really increase the amount of people that are buying from you based on the existing leads and existing interest. So it's all about creating that trust, that identity, by adding badges, icons, and demonstrating the product qualities, because these are people that have already shown some interest. So it's all about those video testimonials, that communication, and really talking about the specific and unique benefits that the consumers are going to get when they buy from your business. So this is where you reinforce the product's value and ensure transparency in your business. And by doing these things, This will really increase the conversion rate for your business. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for some more videos in the Startup Starter Kit. A lot of really exciting content coming in the new year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later, alright? Take care.